Hi, everybody. Welcome to Cox Connections. Brad Grunemeyer, Director of Public and Government Affairs for Cox, Louisiana. Thank you so much for tuning into our show, Cox Connections. In this segment, talking to our great friends at the Young Leadership Council, always doing some amazing work in the greater New Orleans area. We have Derek Rogers, who's the Vice President of Membership for the YLC. That's not his real job, but we know they're working you hard at the YLC, Amy and company. But Derek, thanks for coming by. You're here today to talk about, now it's hard to believe this, the 25th Annual Role Model Awards Gala coming up on Saturday, August the 13th. Amazing, it's been 25 years.
Right, I mean, the organization started in 1986 and can't believe we made it to 25, but hey, we're still going strong.
And it's I think, a humbling recognition, I think, for those in our community that, this is very awkward for me to say, who are doing great things and who are, in their own unique way, niche, whatever, are doing things that obviously are worthy of the recognition of the YLC.
Are you trying to lead into the fact that you wouldn't?
No, I try not to. When I say that, I'm thinking, if I talk about myself, yes, I was very proud and humbled to be recognized by the YLC as a role model right after Katrina. And I think I was amongst many of hundreds of thousands of people who had done something, and maybe I paid the right person off, I don't know. But no, I mean, I was humbled and greatly appreciated. It's for a Volunteer New Orleans website that we started, but it really wasn't much my award, but this company's award and the great work that they allow us to do in our department. So I really accept that on behalf of them. But it's nice that annually the YLC does recognize those who are doing that type of thing and who are leading the charge. What is the actual process that goes into making that type of selection? I know there's a committee, correct?
Right, and the nominations are accepted from anyone in the community, and we do have a committee that goes through the applications, and they vet them and just determine based on a variety of areas and focus and interest. And what we try to do is not just pick people who may be big names or be wealthy. It's really not that. And we do make a concerted effort to pick people who run the spectrum of involvement throughout the community.
I was asking a little bit before we start, we'll let everybody know about the actual gala coming up and how you can get involved and go out there and raise money, of course, for the YLC. But, for those who are not too familiar, I know that you were telling me you got involved back a few years ago in 2006.
Right.
Why did the YLC, attract you? What would have made it interesting for you?
Well, I moved back in 2006. It was right after Katrina, and all of my friends, and for the most part of my age, had moved away because of the storm. And so I was sitting around and saw someone at a public meeting talking about the Proud to Call It Home campaign, which we started. And, it's the bumper stickers you see all around town. And she mentioned that she was with the Young Leadership Council. So I did a quick search and found out that I like what I read, and saw that there was a group of young professionals. I said, okay, I need to make some new friends. This will be a good way to not only meet new people, but also get involved and help the community.
And I know for yourself, obviously you're involved on the membership side, Derek, as Vice President of Membership. Tell me about how does an organization, membership is one thing, but of course, how does the organization raise the dollars to be able to do the type of programs that it continues to do, as a part of its mission?
We do have our active members are dues-paying members, so we do raise some funds.
So membership definitely supports that.
From the dues, but then we also took over the Wednesday at the Square concert series. It's huge, and it's become one of our biggest revenue raisers. And then also, as you mentioned, we have the Role Model Gala coming up, which is, it's a big fundraiser as well. So it's not only an opportunity to honor the 25 role models, it also serves as a way for us to raise funds and continue our efforts in the community.
And for as we are obviously mid-year throughout 2000, when you look at what is the how would I say, in the portfolio for the YLC in the course of a year? Tell me some of their programs. There's obviously Wednesday at the Park. There's the role models. What other aspects does the YLC do as far as the community is concerned?
Well, it seems that this year we have a lot of projects that kind of have a mentorship type aspect to it. We have Recreate, which was very popular before the storm, but we brought it back, and that is a program that we bring kids from 7 to 14 years old, and every Saturday they work with YLC members just on this basketball aspect to it, as well as a cultural awareness aspect. We also have a new project called Students Run New Orleans, and Youth Run New Orleans, and they work with kids in Jefferson Parish and St. Bernard, and the focus this year was to train them to run in the Crescent City Classic. Nice. But while you're running with a YLC member, you're running with that kid, you're kind of learning a lot about them, and you're encouraging them.
Sure.
You kind of
like shadowing, a mentoring
and you're helping them
program.
get them towards a goal I mean, because kids aren't as active as they used to be, and so the fact that they can run in a 5K or a 10K or anything like that is a huge accomplishment for them. But we also have a college admissions project. We have a project called Wear Your Rack, where we take donations and we install bike racks throughout the community. We just had a partnership with Gretna, where the city of Gretna ordered a number of racks, and so the Wear Your Rack that's through the YLC is going to be sort of the official bike rack of the city. I don't want to say official, but they're using our model.
Oh, we know the mayor. He don't mind,
Yeah, so that's been a great. That's been a good addition to the
Anything specifically planned as you celebrate 25 years?
Well, right now the big thing we have is the role model gala, but we are we're always looking for ways to stay relevant and to keep our projects fresh and to get more people involved. So so we're hoping that we'll have a good turnout. We are, since it is our 25th year, we're inviting past board members, past presidents, past honorees to come out and support the event.
25 years is very significant.
It is very significant.
And more so, very significant, the great work that the YLC has done. So I give my hats off to the entire staff there, but also to the membership, which really, there's magic in numbers, and without the support of those members, and if you're interested in being a member, that doesn't mean the door is shut on that, because the YLC obviously is looking forward to that. If someone is interested in learning a little bit more about the YLC, maybe about the Role Models Award, but more so maybe getting involved, is there a website or a phone number they need to go to?
The website is youngleadershipcouncil.org, and they can find out a lot of information about the organization. And one thing I want to leave is that it is a community organization, it's a volunteer organization, and we do have a staff of 4 members, but everything that we do primarily is all volunteer driven. But it's not there are no minimum hour requirements. So you get involved and you do what you can based on your schedule. Yeah. But the more you get involved, it's like a gym membership, as people say. The more you get involved and the more you use it, the more you benefit from it.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, let's let everybody know again, coming up on Saturday, August the 13th, it is the 25th annual Role Models Awards Gala taking place at the Sheraton New Orleans Hotel. At Sheraton, sounds familiar. 6 to 7 p.m. The patron party is 6 to 7 p.m. with a meet and greet happy hour, and then followed at 7 o'clock to 9 p.m. dinner and awards ceremony. And then this is the best part. Nothing against the award ceremony, but the 9 to 11 p.m. time limit is a silent auction, entertainment by the Bucktown All-Stars. Not too shabby. Those guys really know how to add to a party and make a party. If you're interested in getting tickets, again, as to what was said by Derek about getting involved and learning more about the YLC, you can call them at 504-585-1500 or go to their website, www.youngleadershipcouncil.org, for more information. And congratulations, may I say, to all of the this year's role models, and as well as past role models as well, that inspire us, and that's very, very encouraging. And we're going to get you up there one day, my man. Derek, you're doing a great job. Thanks so much for your time and talent that you give to the YLC as well, in your capacity as far as Vice President of Membership, and I'm sure your passion that you've had over the past, 5 years. Congratulations to that, and look forward to a great event on Saturday, August 13th.
Thanks. Hope to see you there.
Same as well. Thanks, Derek.
All right, take care.
I appreciate it. All right, again, the YLC's 25th Annual Role Model Award Gala coming up Saturday, August 13th. More information, go to youngleadershipcouncil.org. Thanks for watching.